NBA on 2K Sports. This Tuesday evening. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Nuggets, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. And for Atlanta, filling out the wings is Bogdanovic and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game. A good on-ball defender. White will make you work for him.
And off target, he starts the game 0 for 1. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul.
Team first.
Levine feeling it out a bit. He drops it from range.
Well, Levine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make that.
Daniels, that one's true.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Ball against Hunter. And Ball gets it to go.
And give Ball credit. The D was there, but great work keeping his concentration.
Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has gotten his second bucket.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Daniels. And a nice finish on the layup. Daniels has got 6.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Ball into the lane. And Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power. Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
5 on the clock. Can't get it to fall. The Hawks leading. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. Zach LaVine's name came up, and I asked how he plans to deal with him. And Coach said, quote, "What's scary about LaVine is how many ways that he can score. So there's no easy answer except for high-effort defense, and that's exactly what we're going to do." So the defense is trying to outwork LaVine tonight. We'll see how that goes. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Ball outside. Outside for Levine. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Bogdanovic. The Bulls making a switch here. Duarte's checked in. That free throw good from Levine. Stan, it's hard to believe, but the Bulls have not won a playoff series since 2015.
Well, look, Brian, it's hard to win in this league, and when you're rebuilding, trying to find the mix that'll get you over the top is a difficult chore.
Long way from those Michael Jordan glory days. 50 seconds left to play in the first. Here he goes, and Levine throws it down.
And Levine showing off his explosive leaping ability there off the drive.
Here's Daniels. Fires in the triple. Daniels has got 15 points. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Williams. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Hunter for three. And it's Chicago with a board. Here's Duarte. No points so far. Pass to Vucevic. Ball surveys the floor. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Both teams have it going here early and still... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Daniels in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Vucevic, the pass to Levine. Levine on the take. And he banks in the layup. 10 points for him. The life of an NBA head coach, Stan, is not easy. You've lived it. What's the toughest part of the job? Don't say dealing with the media.
Well, no, it's not. Brian, I think people would easily say it's the time spent away from home, and it's also the losing, quite honestly. But I think what my family had the hardest time with was how consumed I was as a coach during the season. So even when I was home, all I was doing was thinking about basketball.
And how many losses have you endured as a broadcaster, Coach?
0. Undefeated, Brian, undefeated.
He gets it in there. Ball's got 8.
A lot has been made about Lonzo's shooting motion. The bottom line, who cares what it looks like when the shots are going in?
Here's Daniels. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Levine passes to Williams. Ball outside. On target from range. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Here's Daniels. And a foul called on the way up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Levine. Rebounded by Daniels.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
There's Bogdanovich with the three. Here's Johnson outside Bogdanovich. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. He shoots again. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. Levine springs free for the flush.
Well, the defense has got to know, when Levine is getting hot like this, they're in for a long night.
Down low. The kick out to Johnson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. Here's Williams. Johnson with the defensive effort. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a 3-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
It's tipped.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
The Hawks trailing. Here's Daniels. 17 points in the game. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 11, Ayo Dosunmu.
41 seconds left in the second. Here's Daniels. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Vucevic. The rebound by the Hawks.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Hunter. And he's going to the line. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
There will be close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Dosunmu outside. The three from Ball. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 14 points for the game.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
He knocks it down. Well, wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
2 minutes to review the play.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
Lonzo Ball, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Chicago. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly.
You know, right now for the Hawks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense.
And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And Atlanta shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And so in the game for the Bulls, Talen Horton-Tucker is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Jalen Smith, Then there's DeSumo, and it's Giddey in at the point guard position. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Matthews' shot is good. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Ellis is checked in for Horton Tucker. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Here's Bufkin. Giddey defends. Pass to Bufkin. Takes a three. And Craig pulls it down. Chicago has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Buzelis. Six on the shot clock. Outside Giddey. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. With some arc, and the shot's good. Now it's a 3-point Hawks lead. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
Here's Risache using his post moves to get the 2 points. Risache's gotten his first points of the night.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Buzelis. From deep three-point land, the long-distance three is buried. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Just a gutsy shot by the rookie. Buzelis letting it fly from way out there.
Here's Matthews. Now here's Capella. Giddey defends. Capella can't get it to go. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker. And then he doesn't force things offensively. And that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter. The three from Risache. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always. Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Risache as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
Here's Giddey, and he dunks it down. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
That's the screen. Pass to Capella. Here's Bufkin. He's scoreless. Atlanta again missing. Up top, Giddey, guarded by Capella. And here's Smith. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now a 3-point Chicago lead.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Bulls. 29 seconds left in the third. Outside Craig. Pass to Giddey. And there's the drive. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Once Giddey saw his opening, he took advantage. I mean, defenders just could not keep up.
Chicago foul.
Atlanta shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in this game. And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Now Ball, pass to Levine. With one on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Chicago ahead. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And that is how you finish a drive. Kobe White.
Here's Daniels. 4-3. Ball with the rebound. Here's White into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
And the bucket is good.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Daniels. He's guarded by White. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Daniels, and there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul. And Atlanta with possession here. 6-point game. Here's Daniels. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for the Chicago Bulls. When this game's over, they'll be off to Golden State as they take on the Warriors. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. Daniels passes to Johnson. He can't get that one to fall. Chicago leading by 6. Outside White. Outside Levine. And they get it back. Back to White. Ball finds Levine. There's the 3. Oh, that was a bomb from Levine.
Wow, the effortless way that Levine can let it fly from deep. Incredible range.
Daniels, that one's true.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Ball passes to Williams. The kick out to White. On the wing, Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Quick trigger there. Levine ready to shoot before the pass even reaches his hands.
Daniels misses. The Bulls have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Levine's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Well, some great scorers in the NBA right now, Stan. Anyone you think doesn't get enough credit for their offensive talents?
Wow, Brian, that is a tough question. So many guys putting up such big numbers right now. Devin Booker maybe still a little overshadowed by Kevin Durant. De'Aaron Fox maybe overshadowed by Sabonis. And Tyrese Maxey certainly is overshadowed playing with Embiid.
Ball passes to Levine. Spins. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Williams misses. Hawks trail by 10. Outside Johnson. Launches it. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Yeah, he can hit that. Nice shot there from Johnson to drop in the triple.
And it's Ball off the drive. Here's Levine for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
And that was good.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Ball outside. Levine with a screen on Hunter. Ball passes to Levine. That one's off. Still out of sync.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
So the Bulls win it. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is all.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're... Hello and welcome, everyone. So much. For joining us on this Tuesday. And a quick look at how Atlanta's schedule shaping up. On Wednesday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Hero in at shooting guard, with Butler at small forward. Adebayo is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Richardson in at the point guard. And for the Hawks, outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, Hero, who just worked San Antonio in that last game. Butler kicks to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. It's easier said than done.
Just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder, who talked about the respect he has for Jimmy Butler and everything that Jimmy Buckets brings to the table. He told me Butler's special. He impacts the game with the ball, without the ball, and with his defense. But he said as much of a challenge as Butler presents, he'll be ready. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And so it's Atlanta with it after the Heat pick up 2. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
And that ends the struggle. You can feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
A massive relief there, getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
Now, Hero. Jaquez the pass to Richardson. Here's Butler, pocket 6. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
You hear the word versatility so much associated with Bam Adebayo and his game. And the mid-range is coming along as well.
Daniels with it. Richardson cover. Daniels kicks to Bogdanovich. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Heat.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Hero passes to Adebayo. And here is Butler. Back to Adebayo. Richardson finds Adebayo. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And DeAndre Hunter is a plug-and-play type of wing. Brent, he can fit in anywhere.
Yeah, really good at spacing the floor, getting better at creating for himself, Kevin, and defensively, he's a solid on-ball defender that can switch up to multiple positions. Who in the league isn't looking for a talent like that?
Jaquez outside. The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Hawks trail by 14. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Daniels. That one good for 2.
Looking confident inside at 6'7". Daniels has the height to feel comfortable down low.
Hero kicks to Richardson. Johnson against Butler. And a missed layup. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
And here's Daniels, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Launches it. The shot misses. And so it's Miami holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Richardson kicks to Adebayo. Over Okongwu. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks streak, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Great lift off the floor. Johnson is electric.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Miami leading by 8. Richardson outside. It's tipped and stolen by Hunter. Fast break, the Hawks. Out up there for Johnson. An emphatic LU jam.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Miami making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. Now, Hero. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Again, the miss by the Heat. The Hawks trail by 6. Johnson outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. When you talk about a guy taking a leap, Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his third NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power, and so naturally they're able to settle into the role they're going to play? That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Coming off a terrific season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
Clearly a foul.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Hunter. Now Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in 5th.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
Hero from long range. Pass to Highsmith. Fires for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And the Heat lead by 4.
And in getting that 3 to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Hawks.
Johnson, and then Johnson with the dunk.
A snappy pass there from Daniels. He knows moving the ball well is a big part of why he's got court time.
Here's Highsmith. Outside, Hero. 1:30 left to play in the first half. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
The Hawks have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Hunter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Break since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Okongwu down low. Adebayo on him.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Richardson the pass to Adebayo. Back to Richardson. Butler sets a screen for Hero. And it's Butler missing. Here's Johnson. 12 points for him. Here's Daniels. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Tie game in Atlanta. Just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Well, right now for the Heat, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
Moving right along now to the Miami Heat, they find themselves in a close contest at the half.
You'll see teams attempt.
Thanks for spending half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. We've got Alec Burks, Kevin Love out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Terry Rozier, and it's Ware in at the 5 down low. Here's Buffkin. Nance outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Nance has got it all tied up now for the Hawks. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Rozier with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And the dunk by Love.
That's great connection between teammates as Kevin Love makes himself available as a big target.
Here's Buffkin. Still scoreless.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Outside Matthews. Pass to Nance. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Rozier looking around. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, Rozier getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Out to Nance. Hawks passing it around. Matthews, no one around him. A 3-pointer off the mark. Miami leading by 4. And Brandon, the super team era is indeed coming to a close. The Miami Heat are one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to...
Oh, the power on that throwdown!
Unreal.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Nance outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nance has got 6 points in the quarter.
Comfortable shooting off the pass that time. Larry Nance Jr. in a catch-and-shoot opportunity.
Burks kicks the lob. Robinson on the wing. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Hawks. And there's 1:45 left in the third. Pass to Buffkin. Here's Rizachet. The rebound by Kevin Love. The Heat leading by 3. Outside Robinson. Rozier with the ball. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Buffkin. Rozier defending. Nance lays it up off the glass. Nance has got 8 points.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Bounce pass from Burks. Robinson misses. The Hawks trail by 3. Out to the right wing for the tie. Here's Capella. Right wing. Here's Buffkin. 24 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint. Here's Rizachet. Three for Matthews. Good on the triple. Matthews has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
So impressive with the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other team, just fighting tonight.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a flatter film.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. And it's Daniels in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5. Here's Richardson. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
Johnson outside. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat leading by 4. Outside Butler. Adebayo down low. He's guarded by Johnson. And Adebayo throws it down.
And as Adebayo's career is moving forward, he's developing into a more consistent scorer.
Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Miami.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
It'd be interesting to go back through this film in particular and see if there was an emphasis to get that ball down low, get it in the paint. Tonight, they've done that. It's paid off.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Johnson. No good that time. Great defense that time from Jaquez. Hero from long range. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
But there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Daniels dishes to Johnson. The shot that time, not on target.
Atlanta foul. David Johnson. His first. Team's first. At the line for the Heat, Jimmy Butler.
Always one of the hardest workers on this team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Miami leading by 8. Outside, Hero. To the inside. Here's Adebayo.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
To the middle. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. And he gets it to go. Heat have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Butler against Hunter. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Love to see that from Dyson Daniels. He's a gifted passer.
Richardson the pass to Jaquez. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Good recognition from the two guard. Richardson demonstrating remarkable initiative to get that pass over.
Three-pointer, Daniels. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Wow, he got waxed on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Hawks foul. DeAndre Hunter.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably, how hungry he is to win at all costs.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of them.
Daniels kicks to Okongwu. And Adebayo sends it back.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
Bogdanovich against Hero. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
Up next, the Heat take it off. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA. Many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really, but man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4. Richardson, no good.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And it's Ball off the drive. And Ball throws it down.
I love seeing Ball be aggressive on offense. Good at knowing when to take initiative.
Richardson, the pass to Butler. Out to the wing. Here's Highsmith. Pass to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled in every crowd.
Now here's Adebayo. Back to Richardson. Pass to Adebayo.
Hey, yo, right here.
The kick out to Richardson. Hero for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And the dunk by Levine.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
To the left wing. Here's Adebayo. It's rebounded by Levine. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Hero for 3. Counted from distance.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Richardson against Ball. Williams a screen on Butler. Levine. Highsmith grabs the board. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. The shot, no good. And Levine has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. Williams passes to White. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
White with it. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Back to White. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Heat trail by 3. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet, he is elite defensively, Graham.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Love whenever ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Here's Hero. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Outside Levine. Over Butler. Shot by Levine, no good. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Richardson, the pass to Adebayo. Vucevic with a steal. Levine against Butler. Ball outside. Tries the spin move. Levine passes to Ball. The 3. Back to Levine. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Over Butler. Shot by Levine, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
It's all tied in Chicago. And we'll get things started in this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Josh Richardson. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. Chicago leading. Here's Levine. Levine flying in for the slam.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
Here's Hero. Soft touch off the glass. Hero's got 7 points in the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
3-pointer. Chicago with a rebound. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Miami foul. Haywood Highsmith. First personal foul. First team foul.
White with a screen on Richardson. Here's Ball. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And he gets that one. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Ball taking his time here. And the 3-pointer goes. He's got 12.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adebayo, a screen on Williams. Kicks it to Hero. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. Throws it up high. And finished off by Adebayo.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Adebayo up top. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Ball outside. Plenty of space. That's miss number 5 on the night. 6 for 11 now. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Williams defending. Butler passes to Adebayo. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Vucevic, and he converts the layup. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Not stopping Vucevic that time, powering through the defenders.
RJ, when you talk about Vucevic, is he the best NBA player ever to come from Switzerland?
There's an argument to be made. He has the most points by any Swiss-born player by far, and the only All-Star game appearances.
Here's Adebayo. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Ball against Richardson. Ball no good. The Heat have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. And it's Butler with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Shot by Levine, no good. The Heat with the lead. Butler on the wing. Williams defending. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
For 3.
Butler's got 7 points in the game.
A guy you have to guard at range. Butler isn't a volume three-point shooter, but he can hit them when the mood strikes.
Ball passes to Levine. Floats one. Rebound Miami. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
And we're watching 2 teams looking to make that next step. They want to break out of the middle of the pack, prove they can do some damage.
Here's Levine for 3. And that doesn't go either for Levine. And here's Butler outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Miami Heat.
They've had a lot of success in transition.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Ayo Dosunmu. Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker, and it's Giddey in at point guard. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Here's Rozier, outside for Love. Back to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going for the lob! And it's Ware missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Outside Horton Tucker. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat leading by 5. Outside Robinson. Giddey against Rozier. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith in the high post. Working on Robinson. Here's Giddey. Back to Dosunmu. The 3. The offensive rebound. Outside Horton Tucker. Pass to Smith. The Bulls need to get off a shot from deep. Giddey. That one is off.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Outside Robinson. 3-pointer Rozier. Knocks down the triple. Rozier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The shot-first mentality of Rozier on full display. Knows he can make the shot when it opens up.
Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Rozier against Giddey. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The 3, Smith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
A great find by Giddey, a tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Outside Love. Outside Robinson from the arc. And it's Giddey with a rebound. The Bulls trail by 4. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. Chicago shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Defensive foul.
You can tell that Josh Giddey is one sharp player, not just in how he threads passes, but how he moves on the floor and gets around other guys.
Here's Rozier. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Giddey passes to Dosunmu. For the tie. Love grabs the miss. Heat leading by 3. Here's Jaquez. Outside for Rozier. Pass to Love. And here's Jaquez. Rozier looking around. Outside Love. The 3 is up. Counted from distance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Smith against Jaquez. Smith passes to Giddey. Fires top of the key. Rebound Miami. Now here's Jaquez. No made baskets yet. Pass to Love. Got a piece of it. Jaquez finds Love. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey's got the ball here for the Bulls. 6-point game. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez. This is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw good from Giddey. Miami's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Smith against Rozier. Uses the glass on the layup. Rozier's got 7 now in this quarter.
Look how Rozier just slices inside. He doesn't hold himself back on the drive at all.
Here's Buzelis. Dosunmu on the wing. From deep, Giddey. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out in front. There. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Setting the floor for the Heat. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward. Adebayo, that's good.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Richardson against Ball. Outside Levine. Lets a 3 fly. Highsmith grabs the board.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Adebayo passes to Richardson. Adebayo sets a screen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Here's Butler. Clock at 4. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, a fearless finish from a fearless player. Jimmy making some noise.
Inside. Here's Adebayo. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Chicago ball.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Vucevic.
With a wingspan over 7 feet, Adebayo is a hard guy to score on.
White with a steal. The deep 3 from Levine. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
And here's Butler outside. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Miami leading by 11. Outside Richardson. Adebayo in the post. He's covered by Levine. And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Levine can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
That's tipped. Adebayo up top. Pass to Highsmith. Here's Richardson. Butler, a screen on Ball. Richardson finds Butler. And here's Adebayo. Williams defending. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Butler. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Misses the jumper from the wing. The Bulls trail by 15. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Butler. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's Highsmith missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Heat.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Bam Adebayo.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
From 12 feet, Chicago with a rebound. White with it. Hero picks him up. 3-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
First team foul.
They've got time on their side here, Graham.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. 30 seconds left in the fourth. The three is up. Shot by Levine, no good. So it's Miami now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Oh, say does.
It's the NBA on 2. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Daniels in at the point. And for Chicago, Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Lonzo Ball out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Stan, let me take you back to the 95-96 NBA season. It was your first year as an NBA assistant. And, of course, the Bulls winning 72 games in that season. Unbelievable.
They were incredible, but one of my great memories in that season, the day of the trade deadline, we sent out 5 guys, brought in 5 new guys. We had to play the Bulls that night. Only one of those players made it in. We had only 8 guys available, some guys who had hardly played for us. Rex Chapman had an unbelievable game, and we beat Michael Jordan's Bulls on that night.
Oh, what a great story. And the 3-ball is good. Bulls got 7 points in the game.
I mean, a 6'8" playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assists.
Here's Daniels, and that one is stuffed right through.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Pass to Vucevic. The 3. The shot, no good. That has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bogdanovic passes to Daniels. Hunter on the wing. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Got a hand on it, and he gets it back. Takes it off the glass.
DeAndre Hunter.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Giddey, no one around him. No good with the triple. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to New York. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Daniels. From deep. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Outside ball. Williams, a screen on Bogdanovic. Giddey goes in, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And then Johnson with the dunk.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
To the paint, here's Johnson. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And last season, Jalen Johnson Stan saw a huge leap in playing time and his production.
Yeah, look, he was one of the most improved players in this league. You know, came in as a great athlete, but then has really learned how to play the game, how to get to high percentage shots, how to get on the glass, and especially how to defend.
His improvement has been off the charts.
Sure has.
Bulls have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Knocked loose. Pass to Levine. Fires from the line. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Levine's got his second bucket.
Levine getting quick with it that time. Changing it up.
Inside, Johnson. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Ball. No good, his first miss after 3 makes. The Hawks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Pass to Okongwu. Driving the lane. And Okongwu slams it in.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Giddey. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Okongwu a screen. There's the drive. 4 seconds left. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
At the line for Chicago.
Second free throw, no good.
Nikola Vucevic taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. It's been all about Lonzo Ball for the Bulls. He finishes with 9 points. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. Josh Giddey is out there with Ball, and it's Levine in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another defense.
Well, that's just great awareness. He was ready and took advantage.
Giddey against Bogdanovic. Nice move. Jams it in off the great move.
And I love watching Giddey take it strong to the basket. The D has got to be aware of it.
You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
Ball, no good. The Hawks trail by 4. Down low. And there's Hunter on the assist by Johnson. Hunter's got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Outside, Ball. Outside, Levine.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Ball. For the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, they were coughing it up all over the place. For whatever reason, they could not find the handle.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
There's Ball with the 3. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 1. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
three-pointer, Daniels. Chicago grabs the miss.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
And you were just talking about this coach, Patrick Williams, a guy with loads of potential.
Yeah, Kevin, he's had to deal with a lot of injuries here early in his career. Sometimes he tends to disappear in games, but when he's got it going, this guy has a chance to be a really good 3-and-D player.
It's going to be fun to see where he takes his game. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
The Hawks again can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Levine deciding where to go with it. And a jam by Levine.
Well, that's just a nice slam there from Levine. He makes it look so easy.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. A wide open look here for Okongwu. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Levine against Hunter. Sweet move. Levine can't hit. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Hunter no good. The Bulls leading by 5. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
Well, let's not forget, Levine's got a great handle.
Okongwu with a screen on ball. Buries it from three-point range. Daniels has got 4 this quarter.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And so we conclude the first half. Bulls lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
When I look at Atlanta, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Chicago Bulls. And that'll do it for...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. We've got Matthews. Clint Capella is out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Risache, and it's Puffkin in at the 1 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for Most Improved Player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I've just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
To the paint. Here's Capella. Tipped away. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And it goes down 2 points. Buzelis has got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
First team foul.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Matthews. Pass to Buzelis. White, left side. Now, here's Craig. Drops in the tray. Craig's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Craig kicks to White. Smith inside, covered by Nance. Back to White. Pass to Dosunmu. A second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
For 3, Nance. Rebound by Smith.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Dosunmu with it. Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep.
Offensively, you have to be aware of Capella. He is a block master.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Shot clock at 6. Missed inside. 1:46 left in the third quarter. Buffkin, no good. The Bulls leading by 11. Now, Dosunmu. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Nance a screen on White. Here's Buffkin. The Hawks again can't hit. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Nance with no one around. Sinks the triple. Nance has got 5 now.
For 3.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Bulls have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Dosunmu's shot is off. The Hawks trail by 10. Here's Rizachet. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Rizachet, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
Stolen by Ball. Levine way outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. He's got 15. Daniel from outside. And it's Daniel's the buzzer beater.
Yeah, that is a timely three-pointer there. They had to keep it within reach going.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. It's the Bulls leading by 6. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And
Rice will be wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Levine and Williams up in the forward positions. Roll out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Home in the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Giddey the pass the ball. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Outside Levine. Here's Ball. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Daniels, no good.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Levine kicks to Vucevic. Levine with it. And he drives in, and the jam by Levine.
Well, even with the injury issues, Levine remains a great athlete.
Daniels from outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Bogdanovich. Here's Ball. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Okongwu a screen. Here's Daniels. Chicago grabs the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Giddey. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddey.
And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That is his first foul of the game. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
The Hawks trail by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists here tonight.
And this team has complete faith in Bogdanovich's ability to hit big shots. This guy just doesn't seem to feel the pressure.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
1:51 left in the game. Here's Levine.
Look at Hunter putting as much pressure on the shooter as he can. Really outworking him.
Daniels with it. Defended by Giddey. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second.
You can call Dyson Daniels a 6'8" point guard. He is great handling the ball, and let me tell you, few better defenders than Daniels.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game. And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
For the finish, and Levine throws it
when the break is on. He's so elusive in these situations.
Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Ball. T right on him. No coverage that time. And the Bulls lead by 8.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's Giddey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big...
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and
Ball on. K-Sport. And a look now at Atlanta's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
They have a nice string of home contests coming up. This team has been fantastic in their own house, so a great chance to put together a few wins right now.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter, and it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. And for the Heat, Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Josh Richardson, and it's Highsmith in at the power forward position.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Hunter. Here's Daniels. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Miami making their last shot. They grab their own miss. Here's Okongwu. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Intercepted. Here's Daniels, guarded by Richardson. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point land. Rebound Miami.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Tipped.
Now, you don't see a lot of shot blocks from Bogdanovich, but he is big enough to get it done.
And a two-handed jam.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, BA, tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Johnson a screen on Hero. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Knocks down the long J.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Here's Adebayo. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Adebayo's got 6.
Wow, he put a little extra on that one, didn't he?
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Bogdanovich 3rd.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Here's Butler. Behind the back and lays it in.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Here's Daniels. He's got 5. He takes it in. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now. The Heat have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. To the inside. It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Okongwu. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Hero outside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Daniels. No good on the three.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor and can dominate a game. He's got great strength, great length, and continues to grow his game.
Now here's Hero. Adebayo, good look. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Bogdanovich from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
His touch has left him in this quarter nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
There's 25 seconds left in the first. Here's Daniels. He's got 7. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for the Heat. On the glass, he was an absolute... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Adebayo. Give him 8. Count it. Good. He's got 10.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Here's Johnson. Back to Okongwu. Drops in the layup for 2. Okongwu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department. And then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. The Hawks lead by 3. Johnson a screen on Butler. Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Here's Okongwu. And Hero grabs the board.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Butler. Pass to Highsmith. Now Richardson. Butler with the ball. Another shot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with the big game experience of Butler.
Yeah, and those big games, BA, are where he's had some of his best moments. It's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to show up.
Bogdanovich from long range. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Here's Bogdanovich following the bucket by the Heat. Here he goes. Here's Hunter. Banked it in off the glass. Hunter's got his first bucket in this one.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. Fires the three. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. For Atlanta, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. They get it again. Outside Bogdanovich. Down low. And stolen by Adebayo. Hero, the pass to Highsmith. Outside Butler. Jimmy Butler on the attack. Brett, you think about Jimmy Butler. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
Jimmy Butler. The play is under video review under NBA rules. The officials will have 2 minutes to review
the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Team foul.
And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. A look now at the leaderboard to see which teams had the toughest defenses this past season. In third, the Heat.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Johnson for 3. And it's Richardson with the rebound.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Adebayo slams it in.
And Bam with great hands there to leap up and time that one.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Picked up by Okongwu. Beyond the arc. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Hero, the pass to Butler. Oh, tough work inside from Butler.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Johnson. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Hero, the pass to Adebayo. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds in the game. He got it up. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Miami out in front. They're up by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good shots for great ones.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, but also disciplined.
And now let's... That does it for half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Larry Nance is out there with Risachet. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Bufkin in at the point. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
The Hawks trailing. In transition, here they come. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Rozier. And here they come. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You just have to push it when you can. Guys like Rozier understand anytime you can run, you do.
Here's Bufkin. Nance against Love. Pass to Matthews. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rizachet, covered by Love, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Heat leading by 4. Well, Brent, when it comes to the Hawks, they've struggled to find consistency on the defensive end.
No, BA, that's not true. They've been consistently bad on the defensive end. They've been bottom 10 in defense 6 of the last 7 years. The only exception was the year that they made it to the conference finals. So that's just not going to cut it. You got to play both ends.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. Hawks trail by 6.
To the lineup for the Hawks, number 11, Trey Young.
Pass to Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Capella's got his first 2 points.
Well, with a big guy, a little bit of physicality can go a long way. Got inside that time.
Lets a floater go. That one drops 4. And the Heat lead by 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brent, it didn't take long for Jaquez Jr. to establish himself as one of the steals of his draft class.
Yeah, the interesting thing with where he played was how he gained the confidence of the teammates around him. A lot of expectations about playing winning basketball. Well, Jaquez did a lot of that in college. He's got great feel, great size, and seems to be in the right spot most of the time.
There's Young with the 3. Rebound Miami.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Jaquez, the pass to Robinson. Sinks it from distance. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
That's his specialty right there. His confidence firing off the catch is remarkable.
And a deep 3 from Young. From way downtown, Young.
3-pointer.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Young against Rozier. Outside Love. Outside for Rozier. Launches the 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
From distance, Rozier looking confident.
Here's Young. Inside, it's Trey Young.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Capella, screen on Rozier. Young, the pass to Capella. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Capella's got 4 points this quarter.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Love with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Young against Rozier. Sinks that one from the post. Rozier's got 7.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
Young from long range. The rebound by Ware. Miami leading by 9. Rozier, right side. Love for 3. Sinks the tray. Love's got his second basket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Capella, screen on Rozier. Young inside, pounded by Rozier. Young against Rozier. Young attacking. Slick drive by Young.
Trey Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Pass to Rozier. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Richardson finds Hero. Now Adebayo. And Miami again with the bucket.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
There's Young with the three. And that's not going to go. And so it's Miami going into the break up 12. They're getting quality. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Hero is the 2 with Butler as the 3. Then there's Josh Richardson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
Here's Butler. Takes it inside. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Daniels. Butler covering. Outside Johnson. Shoots. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hero. Outside for Butler. Six to shoot. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
Hawks trail by 10. Here's Daniels. Okongwu inside, guarded by Richardson. Johnson passes to Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here. Pass to Daniels. Offline with a 3. Heat leading by 10. Oh, there's the alley. Highsmith passes to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. And finished off by Adebayo.
And as Adebayo's career is moving forward, he's developing into a more consistent scorer.
Okongwu, a screen on Hero. Bogdanovich, no good.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
He goes up. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Miami. Going inside, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game. Working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Tries again. Johnson passes to Okongwu. Bogdanovich from long range. He buries it from 3.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Richardson. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Hunter, a screen on Hero. Bogdanovich from long range. They get it back. And it's in there.
The coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
Bogdanovich against Hero. Here's Richardson. And he jams it home with authority.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Bogdanovich from long range. The kick out to Johnson from outside the arc. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, Johnson's feel for the game keeps showing itself, takes advantage of the space behind the arc.
Deflects the pass. Adebayo with a steal. Outside Richardson. Pass to Adebayo. Over Okongwu. Atlanta with the rebound. Knocked loose. Here's Daniels, guarded by Richardson. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
The Heat have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Butler passes to Richardson. Kicks it to Hero.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Outside Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Outside for Butler. Fires for 3. Knocked away. You look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Oh, big time from DeAndre Hunter, letting it all hang out.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead, but time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Boy, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip-in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew.
place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. The wingmen, White and Levine. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Ball in at the point.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Ball with it. Butler covering. Levine against Richardson. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here are the Heat. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
And we're watching two teams looking to make that next step. They want to break out of the middle of the pack, prove they can do some damage.
Now Butler, following the miss by Lonzo Ball from deep. And it's Butler missing.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Hope you got some popcorn. When Levine gets up for a slam, Zach knows how to put on a show. That's just a bucket. Look, you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Ball dishes to Williams. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Vucevic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Miami ball.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Spurs. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. Dealing with Lonzo Ball's playmaking was at the front of his mind. He told me Lonzo's a tremendous decision maker, so we've got to be quick to close off the passing lanes. We can't let him create easy baskets. The goal is to keep Ball's impact as a playmaker down to a minimum. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Adebayo stretching his range, able to connect there.
Ball against Richardson. Ball, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 6 in the field. Kicks it out to Hero. Highsmith the pass to Butler. Heat moving the ball around. Hero from long range. Rebound by Williams.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Butler with the steal. Richardson finds Butler. And now the Bulls on the break. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Ball's got some very fast hands. He will strip it and turn it into a fast break immediately.
Here's Hero. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Levine gets the bucket.
And Levine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
There's Hero with the 3. Levine with the rebound.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
4-on-3 break. Outside Butler. Pass to Highsmith. 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Adebayo. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Back to Ball. Takes the three. Kept alive. Outside Williams. It's White on the wing. Puts up a three. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by White.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Patrick Williams.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And he sinks the second. 5 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Tip. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. The wingmen, White and Levine. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Adebayo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
The drive by Ball. And there it is for him. Ball's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Richardson. And the layup is good. Richardson's got his first 2 points of the night.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Richardson against Ball, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside, Ball. Back to White. Puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That will complete this 4-game homestand.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Ball kicks to White. Back to Ball. On the wing, Levine. Into the lane. And the jam by Levine.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
Robinson, that's good. And eventually, every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Robinson, that's good.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Ball. Heat knocking down the tray. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Vucevic with the bucket.
Big man Vooch showing some quickness on that release.
The Heat trail by 4. Now, here's Richardson. Pass to Robinson. Right side, Butler. Robinson finds Butler. Here's Adebayo. And then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
Levine, a screen on Richardson. Lobs it up for Levine. The shot comes out.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Pass to Highsmith. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. And another basket for Miami.
From about the extent of Adebayo's range, just far enough to keep the D honest.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now arguably a top 25 player.
And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score. When he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
To the middle, here's Robinson, 18 feet out. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Robinson. Adebayo's got 13.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Spins from about 19 feet. Ball no good.
Yeah, and he tried to work the spin move that time, and it went about as well as you'd expect.
Pass to Highsmith. It's stolen by White. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. LaVine inside the three-point line. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, LaVine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Richardson kicks to Adebayo. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Outside ball. He's looking for LaVine and finds him. Back to ball. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific... Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Taking a look here at Chicago, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
Taking a look now at that first half, how about the strong play of Zach LaVine?
He's wrecking those boys.
And that about wraps.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Duncan Robinson out there with Terry Rozier. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. Miami's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Richard for the Bulls, just one playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectful, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long redo.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddy not messing around when he gets in close like that.
Outside Rozier. Tries the spin move.
Have mercy.
Wow.
And Rozier doesn't lack confidence. That's for sure. He's fantastic at getting creative when he's got the ball in his hand.
They set the pick. Giddy the pass to Horton Tucker. Shoots over Jaquez. And that one goes long. And it's Miami's ball. Driving to the basket. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Heroes checked in for Miami. Bruce Ellis has checked in for the Bulls. Here's Giddy. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Hero finds Love. side, Hero. No good from outside.
Look, when you've made your first 3 shots of the half, I think it's okay for a heat check.
And the shot goes in.
Josh Giddey.
Giddey's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
And everyone loves running, especially a guy like Giddey.
Hero passes to Ware. Love outside. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now Hero, defended by Dosunmu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Giddey the pass to Dosunmu. There's the screen. Takes it inside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hawkins. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. And Ware pulls it down. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Right side Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Rozier the pass to Love. It's all in by the Bulls. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. That gives them the lead. Dosunmu's got his first points in this one. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Left side, Hero. Pass to Ware, and he dunks it down.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
Giddey against Rozier. Smith sets the pick for Giddey. 13 feet away. And there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Heat on D. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Giddey. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Giddey's got 6.
And letting this offense come to him naturally. Good seeing Giddey take and make those kinds of shots.
Floats one. Love looking around. Lock at 6. Pass to Hero. Oh, good on the triple. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Dosunmu finds Giddey. Now Dosunmu. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate and how out the setup this was.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Taylor Horton-Tucker. Jalen Smith is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dosunmu in at the 2-guard spot. And Taylor Horton-Tucker is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Tyler Hero.
Substitution on the court.
Vucevic against Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And the Heat lead by 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Levine, a screen on Richardson. And Ball slams it in.
There is no doubt that Ball brings his flight gear to the arena. The man has a little bit of bounce on him.
Richardson against Ball. To the left side wing. Highsmith. A 3 off the mark. And for the Bulls, they're shooting at 52% for the field. They're clicking. Ball with a wide open look. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. They lead by 1. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Adebayo down low. Guarded by Levine. Oh, he misses the dunk. Williams kicks to Vucevic. Launches a 3. Rebound by Butler. Heat have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Highsmith. Back to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Ball from long range. And the Bulls with another miss.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Here's Adebayo. That's short off the rim. Bulls trail by 3. White with it. Butler covering. There's Levine. Nice shot from the wing.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Adebayo with a screen for Robinson. And Adebayo throws it down.
Big time from Bam. This guy's played in the finals, so Adebayo knows how to handle the pressure.
Ball dishes to Levine. And the jam by Levine.
And Zach LaVine just commands the ball in these big moments. You want a guy that can not only take that shot, but make that shot.
Outside Butler. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Highsmith. Guarded by Levine. Three-pointer. Butler. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Levine passes to Vucevic. Back to Levine. And it's Ball in the corner. Oh, and they take the lead. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
Getting it done when their backs are against the wall. What a gritty play there from Ball.
Here's Adebayo. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Adebayo's got the game tied up here for Miami. And here is Ball. Pass to Levine. It's in!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Out left of the wing. Here's Adebayo. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Vucevic.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
And really just a great rhythm at the line. Whether it's a big lead in the first quarter or with the game hanging in the balance.
Richardson against Ball. Levine, a screen on Richardson. Ball kicks to Levine. Back to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Shoots the 3. Off target from downtown. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball. Just milk those last seconds away.
third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbounds, make sure they get it in the hands of their best shooter.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put out here at home tonight. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our